Usually a Monday comes around, I do a video called the winners and losers of the game that just took place. But that's a waste of time today. As we've seen what happened last night, the game was a total S show from top to bottom. We got destroyed, defecated, desecrated, eliminated. Everything bad occurred last night on the game, and I didn't want to waste your time doing winners and losers when I would have maybe one or two winners, and the rest would be a bunch of losers on the losers list. So I wanted to do Overreaction Monday. I want to talk about what we're hearing right now in the media. Is it overreaction? Is it reality? Give you my opinion on it. Also, we got the trade deadline coming up tomorrow at 4 p.m., so I want to talk a little bit about that. Something that's more interesting, more relevant to on a Monday, as it does feel like Office Space with the case of the Mondays, but we're going to spice it up a little bit. And if you are interested in feeling pain, and you're interested in being down, you like the idea of being punished, and you like the idea of being disappointed, then you need to subscribe to this channel. Why? Because I talk all things Detroit Lions, news and rumors every single day. I try to drop a video daily, and if I'm not doing a video, it's a live stream. So if you like misery, subscribe to the channel. Also, do me a favor and take a bat to the like button. Hit it as hard as you can. Think of it as a piñata and or how you feel about the loss. That would help the channel out. With that said, let's begin.
It's LeGarrette Blount here, man, 3-time Super Bowl champion. I just want to give you a shout out to the YouTube channel, MicroMike, man.
Eddie Murray, former Detroit Lion. Make sure you watch MicroMike on YouTube.
Calvin Johnson Jr. here, a.k.a. Megatron. Big shout out to MicroMike and YouTube channel, man.
Keep on talking everything Detroit Lions, and I just got to remind you, man, happy wife, happy life.
We're going to start with the trade deadline, and is it an overreaction to go ahead and trade away players? I'm going to say no, it's not. I think it's really important for the Detroit Lions right now to garner some assets from this team that was playing like an asset yesterday and not giving good effort. Let's get draft capital. Let's build this team the correct way. And how do you do that? By getting more draft picks. I'm not saying that you're just going to trade players just to trade players. I would legitimately look at what can you get for the players that we have? What type of value can we garner for this trade deadline? I'm looking to trade away Trey Flowers. I'm looking to trade away Deshaun Han. I know it's not popular, and I've talked about it, but I would willing to, if I can get a first or third for Taylor Decker, I would look for that as well. I would look for a price tag pretty much on every player besides just a handful at this point. Not saying just to trade players away, because that's ridiculous. I want to get value back. I think that's important for the Detroit Lions. Will they trade away players? I'm not sure. I think it's about 40% right now that they would trade away a player like a Trey Flowers. You know, get something for him, but we haven't heard a whole lot regarding the rumors. They could trade for a player like a wide receiver because we do need the help. With that said, I think it's not smart at this point to give away draft capital. I really think that this team is 0-8, and guess what? We're not making the playoffs, so what is the freaking point into getting a wide receiver right now? We could just turn around and just get it in the draft when April rolls around, as this season is a waste. So that is my personal opinion. Let me know in the comment section, do you want the Lions to be active during the trade deadline? It is tomorrow at 4 p.m. I want to hear what you guys think on this matter. Are the Lions going to be active? Why for yes and for no? Jared Goff benching, that is an reaction to what occurred yesterday. My opinion on this, I have no problem with the Detroit Lions benching Jared Goff. And I'm going to tell you why. I don't care about his money, what he's making. I want the best playing. And if that requires Jared Goff to be benched, I'm fine with it. I was fine with Swift being benched yesterday. I'm fine with any player who's not playing to the standard required to win a one football game this year to be benched. I want the best. I don't care about contracts. I don't care about feelings. We need to win a game. We need to win. And Jared Goff has done nothing for the Detroit Lions in the first 8 games of the season. We got a bye week. Maybe Tim Boyle can play some games, see what he has. I know he didn't do that great in preseason. We've seen what David Blau done last year, the year before. He didn't do good on that last series, but it's not like he made a pass. It's not like there was only a minute and 30 seconds left in the game, so it's not an overreaction. I'm all for it, and I don't care. I want to win one football game. I do not want to go 0-17, so if that requires Jared Goff to be benched, bench him. Go ahead and do it. I want to see this team win a football game, and right now, we're not going to win a football game with the inspiration taking place, and it's not all his fault. It's not. We have the worst wide receiver core in the NFL. Terrible. Aaron Rodgers would be having an issue with this football team, even though he would win. I mean, Matthew Stafford had issues when he was here. We had a better receiver core. Still, Jared Goff, when you're throwing it away on 4th down, let me repeat this to you. We're throwing away on 4th down. That's a mistake, and you've done it twice now in 3 weeks. It's unacceptable. Smash that like button, folks. Why? Because this is a miserable season, and consistently digging into Detroit Lions content is miserable. And if I see the like button, it does make my migraine go away just a little bit. So smash that like button, folks, because this season sucks. Dan Campbell has lost the team. I am seeing this in the comment section of my channel. I'm seeing it all over the websites. Now, I really don't believe that's the case at this point, that he has lost the team. I think the team gave up yesterday, no doubt about it. I think there's a mixture of reasons why. Maybe they're uninspired by the offense being terrible. Maybe defensive players are uninspired there, vice versa. I don't think he's officially lost the team yet. I think he's trying his best. He was given a terrible, terrible, terrible hand. And I'm talking about, you've given a bad roster with injuries. I mean, we know about it with the Quinn Trisha. We know about it, the situation that he's gotten. It's a bad hand. But you want to know what's ironic, though? I was talking to the fellas on the side, the Dern here. We're talking about, and TA here, that Dan Campbell was on an 0-16 team. Is it possible that he could be on an 0-17 as a head coach? Would he be the first player? Well, we also got Don Muhlbach is a staff member. So would him and Don Muhlbach be the first player and coaches to go 0-16 and 0-17? Is that possible? It's possible, and we're going to get into it. But no, I don't think he's lost the team. 0-17, folks. We laughed about it before the season started. We joked. We said, look, it's going to be bad. I said the situation was going to be bad with this team. But 0-17, I said that it's not going to happen. I mean, it can't happen. I said 2 wins was the lowest, 2-6 wins being the highest. That's what I had. Right now, folks, it's absolutely possible the Lions go 0-17. We got a schedule that's still very tough. Cleveland Browns, yeah, they're not as good as they were last year. Still, the Pittsburgh Steelers, yeah, they're not as good as last year. But still, Arizona Cardinals, Green Bay Packers, Chicago Bears, Minnesota Vikings, and Denver Broncos. Folks, the Lions can go 0-17. It is possible. It's absolutely possible. Tracy Walker talked about it yesterday. And if the players play like they did yesterday, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Right now, it seems inevitable that the Detroit Lions have the first pick in the draft. And we could be going through another year of not a single win. It's been 329 days since the Detroit Lions felt victory. And it could go longer than that if we go 0-17. This is a disaster of a season. This season is just god-awful. You like to make a little bit of money? Well, I do during this miserable, god-awful season so far. We got to get positive. We got to talk about fantasy football. We got to talk about making some money. Go to chatsports.com/LionsBet. That is BetUS. The promo code Lions125. You put in $100, you can spend $125. Now, I'm going to give you advice. Do not bet on the Lions to win a game. That would be a terrible mistake. But you can bet on other games. You can bet on Rookie of the Year. You can bet on Defensive Player of the Year. All sorts of stuff. Just go to chatsports.com/LionsBet. Put in that promo code and make some money. What now? What now is going to happen to this team? Well, Chris Spielman guaranteed that this team's going to play better and we're going to be a better football team in the next couple years. And we have to draft right for that to happen. But what now is definitely the draft, folks. We got to talk about draft and free agency. First, we got to wait for this trade deadline, see what happens, if anything. After that, we got to assess the coaching staff, Anthony Lynn. I think we got some issues there. Dan Campbell has got to get better in game decisions here. But most importantly, free agency in the NFL draft. We have to draft the right players to get this team back to relevancy. We're irrelevant right now, beyond irrelevant. It's a joke. It's a laughingstock. And we need to draft right. This leadership, Brad Holmes, Chris Spielman, Dan Campbell, the coaching staff, the scouts need to get an A-plus NFL draft. Because this team stinks right now, and this talent is deprived. We need to get players to play for this football team. We got holes everywhere. You say a position, there's a great chance it's a hole. There's a hole, there's a hole. There's a hole in the bottom of this team. And it needs to get better. And it's a disgrace that we're going through this right now. So that is what's now. And look forward to this draft, mock drafts. And on my channel, we're going to be talking about free agency, mock draft, something other than consistent losing. Because I can't stand losing all the time. So that's what's going to be happening. Also, we got on my channel the One Pride podcast every single Thursday at 6:30 p.m. EST. Even though we're terrible, even though it's misery, I'm still going to do the show because you, the fans, deserve it. You, the subscribers, subscribe and show love by coming and watching these videos. So I'm going to continue to do it regardless of situation. Same with the live watch parties. I'm doing it. I am going to do it. I'm going to take a shot of pain into my brain just to get through the season because you all deserve it, and that is hashtag facts. So make sure you guys are there for the live watch parties. We got the bye week. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on Sunday. Maybe I'll just chill out. Maybe I'll do a live show for an hour just to talk. We'll see. Maybe we'll discuss that going forward. Embrace the suck. Embrace the suck, folks, because it sucks.